So hi guys, as we remember, as we've seen, Dynasty season 5 is already up and running. So far we have 2 episodes, but before we get into that, let us do a quick recap on the last episode of season 4. As we can remember, we left Fallon short by Eva, who was very obsessed with Liam. Then Adam threw Dr. Lyson off the balcony, blaming Alexis for the murder. So we left Alexis being arrested by the police for Dr. Lyson's murder. And poor Jave was mentally disturbed because he had stopped taking his pills. So he was mentally disturbed and talking all kind of things that weren't connected. Okay, at some point he was right because the man who was trying to date his mother was actually a fraud. But no one believed him because they knew he was unwell, and we left him going to the gala also to shoot someone dead. So with that short recap, we left everyone on edge. Fallon was down. Alexis was heading to prison. Adam had murdered someone, and Jeff had totally lost his mind. Let us see what season 5, episode 1 has in store for us. So season 1 started off like this. Fortunately, despite what Channel 6 would have you believe, Fallon Carrington is still very much alive. People actually, she goes ahead to say, seriously, people actually think I'm dead. The victim shrieked from her hospital bed, and we can't exactly blame her for freaking out. Not only was she the subject of fake news, but the picture they were using was just awful. After forcing the hospital to discharge her early, Fallon spent the rest of the hour doing damage control on her business and her marriage, ultimately confronting her shooter in prison. But Eva refused to retract any of the harmful secrets she leaked to the press about Fallon and Colin. In fact, she doubled down on her crying, adding that her only regret is missing her actual target, Liam. Wow, this is getting interesting. Meanwhile, Liam spent the hour quietly distancing himself from Fallon, under to forget that Colin was the last guy she kissed. A quick rehash of the whole ever debacle led to the heated argument ending with Liam yelling, "You did this to us, and I'm not sure I can ever forgive you for this." But Fallon once again robbed him of his turn to play the victim by suddenly fainting. And just like that, Fallon was back in the hospital and in a coma. So, Monday's second hour jumped ahead 2 weeks with Fallon still very much in her coma at Liam's behest. The Carringtons visited her to share happy holiday memories, hoping that they might rouse her. Unfortunately, that the exact opposite news Liam received from Fallon's doctor, who basically shrugged their shoulders and have no idea when she might wake up. In the end, all it took was a happy dream about her future with Liam and their children to wake Fallon up from the coma. God bless us, everyone. We are back in business. So, away from the drama queen, the queen of the Dynasty episode, going to Amanda. Doing almost no detective work whatsoever, she deduced that Adam killed Dr. Larson and pinned the murder on Alexis. Though we began to doubt her sleuthing skills when she chose to confront her brother before collecting even a stitch of evidence, so Adam got proactive, stealing a strand, more like a clump, of Alexis's hair during a prison visit and planting it to keep Alexis from getting bail. But when Amanda figured out that the 991 call was placed from La Mirage, Adam really started panicking, attempting to trick various hospital employees into vouching for him. So, heading to Jeff, thanks to a well timed entrance to Jeff's hospital room, Dominique was able to know the truth about what and who brought Brandy to Atlanta. He tried to pull the whole "it was a scheme, but now I have real feelings for you" routine, but Dominique wasn't having any of it. Still, when she found out Brady was in trouble with some dangerous dudes, she and Jeff stuck their necks out to save him. before banishing him from Atalanta forever. So bye bye, Brady, and all your shady moves. So heading to Crystal and Beto, that is Crystal's brother, when she realized that Beto also had a gun, formally gave her brother the boot, both from her life and from their company. Honestly, we're a little bummed out that Beto is shaping up to be a villain. We had high hopes for him and Sam. More than anything, though, we're more curious about Beto's new friend who happens to look a lot like his sister. So, at the end of Season 5, Episode 1, we end it with Blake, who realizes he doesn't actually want to become a senator, informing Krista that he's ending his campaign. Whoa, that doesn't seem like Blake to me at all, honestly. Blake seems like a person who'd do anything to get what he wants. But anyway, let's wait for Episode 2 and see what happens. So if you want to know what's going to happen in Episode 2, just keep up with my channel and I'll let you know how everything goes.